What's up, YouTube? What's up? The video gonna be about Diana Ross, and it was interesting. I watched Mahogany recently, and I was thinking, it's 50 years ago since that movie came out, but I was asking myself, has she been kind of forgotten in a way? When we talk about all-time great female artists, especially in R&B, do you hear her name? Obviously Aretha and Whitney get love. For some people in the modern generation, they'll say Mariah Carey, they'll say Beyonce, they'll say Janet Jackson. you know, Janet, Gladys Knight, Donna Summers might get some. Donna Ross has been kind of, because she still tours and she still has that rich catalog. And of course, there are parts of her solo career that people love. It's the Supreme songs that still resonate the most. But is she still seen as one of the greatest? Now, for me, obviously, I forgot to mention Shaka Khan, but for me, when I talk about my main heel plus one of black female artists, I always throw Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston, Diana Ross. Then I throw in Shaka Khan, Gladys Knight. Those are my main five. And then Donna Summers gets the sixth slot. Those are my main. And all due respect to Ella Fitzgerald and Billie Holiday and Sarah Vaughan. But see, this is the thing. Um, Diana Ross, and the funny thing is, the irony of it is that Beyonce is like the last of the lineage to her because of the girl groups, which are not prevalent now. So when you think about an all-around entertainer who had TV shows, specials, movies, modeling, you know, uh, and the success, she was that one. Beyonce is like kind of like the last one of that to come from a girl group emerge big like that. But Donna Ross's reputation taken a hit, and I think there are also factors that people removed. And I think that from a musical perspective, yeah, when she worked with Nile Rodgers and Bernard Edwards for I'm Coming Out and also Upside Down, those were big hits. And of course, when she worked with Ashford and Simpson for It's My House. But those songs had crossover appeal, her last two big hits was Muscles, which Michael Jackson wrote for in 82, and also Missing You, which Lionel Richie wrote for in 84. Those like her last two, because even though she threw Endless Love with her and Lionel Richie. She had some hits in the early 80s, but after the mid 80s, she cooled off. And it's kind of ironic that when you think about Tina Turner with a big comeback, Gladys Knight still hitting the 80s, Patti LaBelle, Aretha Franklin, there was no fanfare for Diana Ross. Some of it was because of PR. Some of it was because, it's almost karma how certain things went down with the legends, allegations, how she treated folks. I mentioned this because I was looking at Mahogany, hadn't watched it in a jillion years to watch her and Billy D. Williams and Anthony Perkins, and just thought dawned on me like, wow, I remember when she was one of the biggest black superstar talents ever. Because there was a time when we talking about black crossover. I think it was Black Beat magazine that had her, Michael Jackson, and Prince, and they were talking about the black crossover and on that level. And she had definitely reached that. But it's kind of funny. I'm sure there'll be somebody out here who's a filmmaker who will want to tackle her. The cost of being the black female superstar, because she was in rare territory, and she still tours right now, and there are people, they're still fans, people still sampling. But I'm talking about where there was this kind of, she was in this special circle and bubble, and it kind of feels like it's been removed from that. If you understand what I'm saying, let me know, and if you don't, let me know. Just talking about Donna Ross, I'm gonna do artists periodically that I think that time and kind of moved on from them for different reasons. That wasn't because it was anything that was legal or anything like that. It's just that the culture kind of changed, and they kind of represent their particular era, but it's kind of shifted on. But let me know if you think Donna Ross fits that bill. She is one of the most essential female artists, R&B black female artists ever, and in pop too when you put it down. But I know Whitney Houston, Madonna came along, had big hits, big songs. Janet Jackson, and you got the Mariah Careys, and in Beyonce's career. So what happened to her? And as an artist like Rihanna, who was a stylist, came along. The competition comes, the new era comes along, and they kind of almost forget about you. Let me know if you think that's been the case with Donna Ross, or do you think she still remember? Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share if you like, and hit that membership, because when you do requests like this come true, stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.